We call upon you, our beloved God. In the name of Christ, we summons the great angels, saints of all religions. We ask that you surround us with healing light. Fill every cell with the spiritual harmony of the soul that I am, your child. Thank you.
Aloha, 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 beloved friends and family. Welcome to another weekly Soul Circle of spiritual storytelling, where we come together to inspire and uplift one another and all life. I so love welcoming you with aloha, as it holds many meanings and blessings. Aloha, recognizing God in everyone, in all life, including you. May you tangibly experience, not just know as a possibility. May you tangibly see God in everyone, in all life, with each divine breath. And speaking of divine breath, that's another attribute of aloha, the presence of divine breath. Your every inhale and exhale are permeated with divinity. May you take time throughout the day to pause and experience the divinity flowing into you with each breath. Perhaps imagine it as divine light, another blessed virtue of aloha. Aloha is absolute true love, pure, whole, beyond feelings. You are absolute true love. Aloha holds the virtues of truth and humbleness. May you enjoy these colorful, juicy fruits of living, of being. Aloha. Aloha, being aware in each moment. May your mind be so empty of all but peace that you are aware of what's needed in each moment to live in the harmonious grace and blessings of aloha. Notice the aloha you are experiencing right now. In a few minutes, we're going to significantly heighten that aloha. We're going to proactively activate true scalar wave energies you can use quickly and simply every day to soul charge yourself, family, and all life, seen and unseen, throughout God's creation. This true scalar wave activation is the culmination of decades of work by enlightened beings to optimize the energetic effects. Proactively using it is what makes us truly human. It's the activation of what God has placed within us to use for ourselves. Using our minds and hearts, legs and feet, arms and hands, fingers and toes, lips and tongues, along with many other physical attributes every day, allows us to do, enjoy, express many things. Imagine all these. Imagine your life empowered by your God-given power to soul charge yourself, family, and all life, seen and unseen, throughout God's creation in all ways. Treating yourself to this daily activation, irrespective of your state of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health, will yield immense blessings and protection for yourself, those around you, and all life. I've proved this myself over the past 2 years by incorporating it into my daily meditation. And after 4 years of meditation, I find it phenomenal that something could, shall we say, up the ante and deliver a jackpot every time. The peace and love and bliss you are actively creating with these visualizations and activations are more powerful than you may ever imagine. During the first 60 days of using this practice, my meditations deepened instantly the moment I closed my eyes and expanded me beyond the beyond. Plus, all the stiffness in a knee I hadn't been able to comfortably bend to its full extent in over 2 years disappeared. And if we haven't had the pleasure of meeting before, my name is Timothy. Using fairy tales, ancient arts, sacred sciences, and everything in between, I've been empowering people of all ages, just like you, for more than 40 years to develop and use their infinite soul powers to achieve their full potential. I've also written more children's stories than anyone alive, 88 to date, with more on the way. Stories not just for children defined by age, but for the childlike wonder, creativity, and inspiration within all of us. For thousands of years, master storytellers have used stories to pass on blessings, seed generational wisdom, and trigger aha moments within listeners and change within societies. May you enjoy some aha moments as you're participating now. Even as you're listening now, your love, bliss, and brilliance genes, aloha, and more are being activated and upgraded. To further enhance your aloha, love, bliss, and brilliance genes every day in unimaginable ways, along with those of your family, you'll find some powerful meditations, video courses, fairy tales, songs, a webinar for parents of young children, and Qigong practices at timothystuts.com in the freebie menu. There's something there for everyone, regardless of age. And if you have any questions while you're listening or while you're listening to the replay, please place them in the chat or in the comment section. If I don't address them today as we're live, I will in next week's live starting at 8 p.m. Central European time or in a written response. I'll also post a replay of this spiritual storytelling time on my blog and freebie page, where you can download it along with the other meditations I just mentioned. Now, let's up the ante on living more blissfully empowered each moment by activating what God has already placed within us. I'm sure most of you listening have heard the term Kundalini, the spiritual energy that lies within each of us around our tailbone. That too must be activated so we can attain our full potential as humans. Many don't know that, nor have they had, many don't know that, nor have they had it activated. This scalar wave activation will activate that for you. If already activated, it will further enhance the unfoldment of your spiritual adventure now and every time you use it. While timeless in its relevance, this activation is particularly relevant in light of, or shall we say, in the light of what's happening in the world today and every day moving forward. These true scalar wave energies, God's pure love, light, and consciousness can disintegrate, burn up, dissolve, and transform all dark energies, all energies not in alignment with God's divine blueprint for you. regardless of source. Tangible energies, no matter their size, and subtle energies that are invisible, even to the most powerful microscope or measurement device. Natural biological energies, as well as synthetic energies made by beings not in alignment with God's divine blueprint. This is an active, focused meditation, engaging your mind, will, and soul power. After being initiated as a Reiki master, I exchanged treatments with a friend several times a week, sometimes even for 21 days in a row. I had been taught that as a giver of Reiki, we were simply a channel for God's energy, God's light, God's love to flow through us into the recipient. We didn't have to do anything other than lay our hands on and be present. And that's what I did. I was a somewhat passive channel for energy to flow through. And the results people experienced were truly amazing, as was what I felt each time, each moment. Then one day, while treating my friend, she said, "What you're doing and allowing to flow in is wonderful, but I want you. I want to feel your energy. I want you to add your energy to the mix." So I did. Passivity turned into activity. Instantly, it was like turning up the flame on a stove. The increased energy flowing in that we both felt was phenomenal. We are far more than passive channels. We are here to actively use our unique God-given blessings, talents, and powers in whatever we're doing. It's like that with this guided visualization I'm about to lead you through. It's not like sitting passively in meditation and observing what's magically happening with no effort other than being present on our part. Sitting in meditation, passively receiving all the blessings flowing in, is what we can enjoy after we proactively engage this process. And again, doing this true scalar wave activation has enhanced every aspect of my passive meditation time. With infinite love and gratitude, I want to thank Rabbi Dr. Gabriel Cousins, from whom I learned certain enhancing aspects of this activation, which arose naturally within me decades prior. Once again, this true scalar wave activation is the culmination of decades of work by enlightened beings to optimize the energetic effects. Proactively using it is what makes us truly human. It's the activation of what God has placed within us to use for ourselves. It's your God-given power to soul charge yourself, family, and all life, seen and unseen. Let's begin by sitting comfortably in a chair with both feet flat on the ground or cross-legged on the floor, keeping your spine erect, but not tense. If it's safe to do so, close your eyes and lovingly place your right palm or your left palm over your heart chakra in the center of your chest. Lovingly place your right palm over the left. Now, focus your awareness on your hands and heart chakra, letting your body breathe itself. Allow your body to inhale and exhale effortlessly as God's divine breath, divine flow breathes you. Ask God in whatever form or way you relate to God to be with you, bless you, further empower what you're doing right now. Feel your entire body relaxing into your heartbeat. Let go. Consciously relax your toes and let that relaxation move upward through your whole body. Relax your legs, soften your knees, and let go of any tension in your buttocks and abdomen. Sit with your weight equally balanced on both sides of your buttocks. Allow your shoulders to release downward and your heart to lift gently upward. Soften your fingers, jaw, and forehead. Imagine the crown of your head is gently stretching upward into the sky. Visualize the light grid, the energy grid enveloping Mother Earth, being activated by a stream of pure white light flowing from the center of God. Feel, visualize, and use your will to intensify the light of this grid. Intensify the pure white light of God, enveloping and sparkling in and as the world in which we live. It's as if you're turning a knob on the stove, increasing the intensity of the fire, the flame. Feel and visualize this light getting brighter and brighter, starting to shimmer in every molecule and atom of Mother Earth with a rainbow sheen like the inner lining of an abalone shell, a shimmering pearlescence like the picture behind me. Feel, visualize this pearlescence. Immersed in this pearlescence, I'd like to give you more background about the power and purpose of what we're doing. This is a true scalar wave activation using the full power of Source, of God, to nullify dark forces within and without. Dark forces, anything and everything, keeping us from experiencing our divine blueprint of true health and our full potential. Dark forces, anything dedicated to take us out of perfect alignment with the primal center point of God. Sin is nothing more than a state of being that is out of alignment with the true center point of God in any way. Its Greek root means missing the mark. Satan, which is a very real energetic force, a force which has established itself nearly 100% in many, means upside down and backwards. In this day and age, it's more prevalent than ever. People have lost the ability to think clearly, logically, and rationally, lost the ability to touch in and follow their heart. Only our connection to God allows us to discern what's true and real, and everything imaginable is being done to weaken and sever this connection. Remember, while Satan has a plan, diabolical and evil, God has the best plan. True scalar waves burn up lower scalar waves. While we can find many references to scalar healing these days, it doesn't mean they are based in truth. True is when we have perfect alignment with God, with primal source. Primal source is above the tree of life, supporting all of creation. And this tree of life is above the tree of life within us. This 12-point tree of life is the shape of a perfectly symmetrical, double terminated crystal associated with the base 12-strand DNA template we are restoring. Anyone with a true heart can ask for their base 12-strand DNA template to be activated. So with your true heart, ask for this template to be activated now as we connect with God, primal source. In the PDF supporting this activation, which you will find among the freebies at timothystutz.com, there are 3 diagrams of our connection to God, the tree of life, and the energetic flows of this activation. The energetic flows in these diagrams are a 360-degree flow, all around, in front, behind, on top, below, through, and within. See and feel them as such. This scalar wave energy is omnidirectional. It's more powerful than 250,000 volts, which has proven to fry certain harmful scalar wave forces. More powerful than light therapy and magnetics. It's worth repeating again. This true scalar wave activation is the culmination of decades of work by enlightened beings to optimize the energetic effects. Imagine, if you will, that you are being given a divine gift, an activation that thousands of years ago would have only been shared with the royalty of China and Egypt. An activation to bring you in perfect alignment with God, with primal source. Primal source is prior to creation, beyond all. Primal center point in this activation means the center of primal source, the center of God. Without perfect alignment with God, healings are not complete. Even the Earth and Milky Way are not centered and aligned anymore. Even the Fibonacci cycle of numbers is no longer perfectly aligned. Without doing a practice like this every day to align with God, we're starting the day and then continuing from a state of non-alignment, a state of less than full power. This true scalar wave activation creates a peaceful, powerful, successful, effective, unified force field every day. It brings light to us individually, the living planet, our galaxy, and beyond. It enhances our personal evolution, as well as the evolution of humanity and all life. This is not new technology. It's been part of spiritual, religious, energetic, and medical practices for thousands of years. It's part of our very own energetic anatomy called the tree of life that fuels our electromagnetic meridians. Scalar represents our connection of I amness to the higher dimensions prior to our current manifestation as the human being we know ourselves to be. The term scalar also represents weaponry that can be used and is used against us on multiple diabolical levels. True scalar is our I amness and primal center point of source, of God. True scalar includes our true divine feminine, our true divine sound, the primordial sound of creation, which can still be heard in deep meditation. Our true divine feminine, from nothing to something. True scalar includes our true divine masculine, which is true divine light. True scalar includes true divine union, divine love, which is merging into eternal oneness. It symbolizes the stairway to heaven, Jacob's ladder. Our activation activates and integrates all these aspects, which are represented by the 3 illustrations in the supplemental PDF. The divine feminine, illustration 1. The divine masculine, illustration 2. Divine union, illustration 3. As you do this daily, true scalar wave activation, have the awareness, set the intentions. I am tuning into and activating the frequency of God within me. You might like to repeat these after I say them. I am tuning into and activating the frequency of God within me, perfectly aligning my center, connecting my complete being with the primal center point of source of God. I am reorganizing, restoring, harmonizing my true scalar wave base 12-strand DNA template back to the true divine blueprint. I am reclaiming my divine blueprint to reach my full potential, the full image of God I am. I am raising my overall frequency to the level that is optimal for me, aligned and centered with primal source. I am naturally burning up all scalar weaponry encountered in any way, shape, or form. I am disconnecting my being from the Internet of Things and the artificial net surrounding the earth. I am radiating non-causal love with my complete being. I am perpetually energizing my being, my immediate surroundings and loved ones, the living planet, the galaxy and beyond. All I do is radiate greater frequencies of sound, light, and love, which frees all everywhere. Now, once again, visualize and feel the primal source, God, pulsating above your head as brilliant, white, opalescent light. Connect with the primal center point of God. Feel and visualize this light getting brighter and brighter, starting to shimmer with a rainbow sheen, like the inner lining of an abalone shell. A shimmering pearlescence, like what sparkles behind me right now. Feel, visualize this pearlescent column of liquid light streaming down and around Mother Earth. Feel, visualize this liquid light permeating every molecule of life on and in Mother Earth's surfaces, whether they be ground, water, animate or inanimate. Visualize this pearlescent opalescence entering the earth on the opposite side of where you are right now. See and feel this liquid light flowing up the center of the earth, up through all her chakras, up from her base chakra, up through her midsection, and continuing up to and through her crown where you are sitting. Feel all this shimmering, sparkling, pearlescent light arising through Mother Earth's crown chakra and entering your base chakra at the tailbone. Feel this vibration. See this rainbow pearlescence pulsing in and as your base chakra. Breathe into it, feeling it shine brighter and brighter with each inhale. Pull this pulsating pearlescence up to the area several inches below your navel, known as the dantian, the sea of qi, the elixir field. It's also the seat of the lighted gland. It's 2 finger widths below your navel and 3 finger widths inwards. This is the seat of the true divine feminine, the primal, sacred feminine energy source in our physical bodies. It's represented by the orangish light in diagram 1. It's also the seat of the primordial sound of creation, again, which you can still hear in meditation. The lighted gland is the female equivalent of the pineal gland and about the same size. Visualize, feel this divine, sacred feminine center being activated by God's pearlescent light and energy growing stronger with each breath, filling your entire second chakra area. Turn up the flame of this energy. See and feel this pearlescent light glowing and growing brighter and brighter. Feel the tremendous energy building and then exploding upwards, up, up, up. It whirls and swirls counterclockwise into your solar plexus, up, up, up into your heart chakra. Feel this powerful pearlescence lighting up your heart chakra. Brighter and brighter it glows, up, up into your thymus. It swirls, continuing like a powerful tornado up into your third eye, whirling into your crown, lighting, enlightening your pituitary and pineal glands, swirling counterclockwise, up, up, up it continues its divine path directly into the center point of God above your head. Feel your entire being immersed in and elevated by this divine energy, swirling through your being, connecting with God, connecting with, merging with your God self, where it activates another explosion, a spiritual explosion of divine masculine energy flowing downward towards your crown chakra. Visualize, feel this tremendous pearlescent energy spinning, rotating, whirling clockwise, down, down, down through creation, down through our universe towards your crown. Visualize, feel your crown chakra opening to receive this powerful, clockwise swirling pearlescent column of energy. Your entire crown is now pulsating pearlescent. Feel this. Be this pearlescence which is also enveloping our entire being. Consciously swirl this magnificent pearlescence down in a clockwise spin through the right and left side of your brain and into your pineal gland. The pineal gland sits above your spinal column in the center of your brain. Keep feeling this energy swirl and pulsate in your pineal gland. Most anointing ceremonies I've witnessed anoint the pineal gland and ignore the lighted gland. Many today also teach people to meditate, focused in the forehead region. Anointing and focusing here has systematically and purposely replaced anointing and meditating at the lighted gland, the dantian, the power center of our physical beings. When we focus in this lower second chakra region and meditate here, God's grace will naturally and effortlessly pull our focus into the third eye area when our entire being is ready and capable to handle the frequencies. We won't be able to stop this natural process when it's ready. Those who try to rush this process can be thrown out of balance mentally, emotionally, and physically in ways that are challenging to harmonize. That's why this true scalar wave activation activated the lighted gland first. Though we're now consciously focused on the downward flow of masculine energy, the infinite feminine loop of light created by that initial column of energy flowing down from primal center point, around, and then up through the earth and into your body, through the feet or base chakra, before exploding at the divine feminine second chakra, the lighted gland, spiraling counterclockwise upward through your entire being to unite with primal center, is still flowing, pulsating, and glowing. Inside this feminine column is an equilateral spiral, the same equilateral spiral, descending and rotating clockwise within the divine masculine energy you are now consciously experiencing in your pineal gland. As you consciously swirl these pearlescent masculine energies around, in, and through your pineal gland, there's an explosion of the divine masculine energies represented by the blue light in diagram 2. This explosion of the divine masculine energy, this liquid, white, opalescent, true divine light, floods your entire body, reaching into the tips of your fingers and toes. It swirls down into your third eye. Feel your forehead relaxed and soft, along with your pituitary gland, filled with this bright, swirling pearlescence. Keep the clockwise spin flowing down into your throat chakra, down into your thymus gland and heart, filling your heart chakra with brilliant, pearlescent opalescence. Spin this energy clockwise down into your solar plexus. The clockwise spin you're aware of in your solar plexus now whirls down to meet this divine feminine energy in your second chakra before continuing down through your base chakra, down through the crown chakra of Mother Earth, down through the Earth's core, down through her base chakra, and looping back up the stairway to heaven, back to primal source and the center point of God. With both perpetual columns activated and spinning around, wrapping around each other clockwise and counterclockwise, feel the counterclockwise spiral rising within the feminine column and see the clockwise spiral descending within the masculine column. Personally, I can experience this flow more easily when I'm visualized and feeling the upward counterclockwise spin on the in-breath and the downward clockwise spin on the out-breath. These counter-rotating equilateral spiral vortices are drawn together in a zero infinity point at the thymus gland, the point of sacred union in the physical body. The thymus gland is located 4 finger widths below the sternal notch, and 3 more finger widths down is your heart chakra. You can visualize this whole area from the thymus to the heart chakra as one big circle. Within this center, these 2 divine forces, winding and swirling together, create an implosion and explosion of divine light, represented by the green in diagram 3. The meeting of these 2 synergistic spins creates a tremendous energetic explosion of white pearlescent light. White pearlescent light connecting you to primal source, to the center point of God beyond the heavens. You are now perfectly aligned and centered with the primal center point of source. Feel this alignment. Your true divine feminine and divine masculine have come together in sacred union, a sacred implosion and explosion of non-causal love, synchronized with the in-breath and out-breath of primal source. A 3rd column materializes within this explosion, implosion of divine light and divine sound, merging as true divine union, as non-causal love radiating from your heart, reflecting the true divine trinity of sound, light, and love. You have actively reclaimed your health, freedom, and complete being, restoring your DNA back to your true divine blueprint. You are now fully empowered to nullify, eliminate, and transmute the dark forces. Again, actively doing this process we just completed is what makes us truly human. It's the activation of what God has placed within us. The true scalar wave field within us is more powerful than any electromagnetics and lower dimensional scalar wave weapons. It's your God-given power to burn up all dark forces. You are not a victim. This stream of light filling you, becoming you, is so strong it burns up all negative forces in the body. All dark forces throughout all dimensions are being burnt up, consumed, and transformed. The pearlescent energy you have become and are empowering evermore with each breath disintegrates them. It burns up, dissolves any other dark forces and any entities connected to them, transforming them in the light of God. This new column of liquid light, pearlescent opalescence, expands horizontally from your heart center and diffuses throughout your entire body. Sense, see, feel your body as nothing but a column of pure pearlescent light. This pearlescent magnificence gets stronger and stronger as it pulsates in and as your body pulsating in divine harmony, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Now radiate this pearlescent light you are sparkling in and as out to fill your entire house, out to embrace and permeate your land, the complex you may be living in. Let it spread throughout your community, your city. Expand it out through your entire country. Now, see Mother Earth engulfed, embraced in this pearlescent column of light, connected to God above, below, around, everywhere. See this magnificent living planet transformed back into the original, pristine, pearlescent white light from which she is birthed. See this pearlescent brilliance now engulfing our solar system, burning up, dissolving, transforming all dark forces in the solar system that want to prevent us from connecting to our true scalar wave energy, our center point of God, our true consciousness. Radiate your God-sourced pearlescent love light throughout the galaxy, bringing this galaxy on center with the center point of God. Extend your pearlescence throughout creation into the nothing prior to creation, transforming all back into the primordial light, the primordial sound. Experience full unity of sound, of God light, of God purifying self, solar system, galaxy, and all creation. Feel that. Feel you have transformed yourself into a magnificent being of light, creating a field of energy that no dark forces can penetrate or even come near. Your frequency of light is so strong, no virus, if there are such, no bacteria, no fungus, no mold, no yeast, no cancer or precancerous cells, no non-biological devices, nothing out of harmony with God's divine holy blueprint can affect you. Enjoy this scalar wave meditation daily to reinforce this field of light and love within and without. It takes less than 10 minutes once you get the process down. Hold this feeling, this way of being as you. It activates and will continuously empower the true light you are. Feel yourself as this tremendous energy source, this positive energy source of white pearlescent light. Empower, magnify, and radiate it daily. Carry this energy with and as you, wherever you go. You will automatically, effortlessly be sharing this white pearlescent light by your very presence. It can upgrade everyone around you with peace, love, and bliss. This is spiritually activated, united non-compliance against all dark agendas to uplift all of humanity. And we'll conclude this true scalar wave activation with some positive affirmations. These are more than affirmations, as most people think of affirmations. We are affirming to ourselves, making a statement to ourselves of our true nature. Please repeat them out loud after me. I have also found that repeating them as I walk embeds them deeper into my being. You can do this one affirmation at a time, perhaps for a week before moving on to the next one. Repeating after me, I have activated my true scalar field and am aligned, connected, and centered with primal center point of God, which empowers and restores my spiritual sovereignty. As a fully empowered, spiritually sovereign person, I command that all forces, including scalar weaponry and their effects, are burned up in the fire of God with my true divine powered frequency, activated by my true scalar field, activated and aligned with center point. I naturally and spontaneously increase the primal frequency of all humanity, the global brain, Earth, solar system, galaxy, and beyond. I am naturally dissolving the dark force net around the Earth to enslave humanity and block my connection with God. I now have the power. I am the power to burn through that which no dark force can compete or defeat. I am free of all dark forces throughout my complete being and beyond, which are fully detached now and forever transmuted. Nothing is greater or more powerful than my connection with the center point of God. We are one. Having just cleared ourselves and all life of all dark forces, let's close by imagining the world we want to live in. Feel free to include your own wishes for the world as you do this now and again and again. A blessing we can offer to everyone and everything in the world every day. A proactive blessing to create the world you want to live in, the world you want your children to live in. I invite you to envision the earth you want you and your children to live in now and in the future now. A world where everyone is free to explore their divine gifts, where every society is a loving, peaceful, compassionate, blissful community where everyone is free and encouraged to live their full potential and pursue dreams for the good of all. A world where money is not a requirement or obstacle to success or anything, where everyone has fresh, natural, and nutritious foods and clean, pollution-free water, shelter, and the clothes they need to stay warm, where everyone has pollution-free air to breathe and smiles in their hearts that light up their faces, music with which to sing in bliss and dance in ecstasy every day, where relationships that are rewarding, nurturing, and harmonious in all ways, where everyone has all the information, activations, and any needed support to reclaim their divine inheritances, living in true freedom, where everyone has whatever they need to overcome any obstacles, where we have complete connection to our brothers and sisters in the star systems, where telepathy, remote viewing, and all the other divine potentials of our human consciousness are awakened in each of us. Together, we can move mountains. We can move heaven and earth. We can shift paradigms. Our loving vibrations and visualizations are boundless. In fact, beloveds, it only takes about 9,000 of us meditating at the same time to establish world peace. And there's just such a meditation happening throughout the world every Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. UK, 5:30 p.m. Central European Time, and it lasts for about 20 minutes. That's such a small slice of our precious time to offer for humanity's freedom. We can do this. Please add your amazing heart and soul vibrations to this weekly blessing. You can go to worldpeacemeditation.net for more information. Before opening your eyes and gliding into whatever you do next, gently focus your awareness at the soles of your feet. Allow some long, slow inhales and exhales to fill your body and come fully present in your body. Paraphrasing Buddha, one who keeps their awareness in the soles of their feet will cure 1,000 illnesses. One who keeps their awareness in the soles of their feet will cure 1,000 illnesses. What we're doing when we keep our awareness in the soles of our feet is we're instantly and effortlessly pulling all of the light, all of the love we are into our entire beings. Please help me shine more and more light into the world and share blessed activities like this by liking and sharing with your friends and family. Please share any aha moments and experiences you've had listening or by enjoying the practices shared. Share your experiences with your friends, family on social media, and with me. You can leave me a message in the chat window at timothystutz.com. And while you're there, don't forget to pick up one of the many freebies, including this scalar wave activation waiting for you and your family. I look forward to being with you again on Spiritual Storytelling with more ways to lighten, enlighten, and inspire you to live a life of aloha every moment, with all my blessings for peace, love, vibrant health, and bliss, wrapped in an infinite rainbow of miraculous, magical miracles for you, your children, and your family. Aloha and mahalo for tuning in, for being here now. Be and radiate the divine light, the true love, the aloha you are. Be love, be bliss, be blissful, be blissfully ecstatic. I'll leave you now with the message of the heart Baba Muktananda's guru, Bhagwan Nityananda, gave me to share with the world. Every human heart is a flame of love burning to go home to God. And Nityananda's message to everyone was and remains: the heart is the hub of all sacred places. Go there and roam. And Baba said again and again, meditate on yourself. Worship yourself. Kneel to yourself. Honor yourself. God dwells within you as you. Remember the blessings of great ones like Baba and Badi Baba Nityananda and Rabbi Dr. Gabriel Cousins, who gave us this true scalar wave activation. always yield fruit when tasted again and again. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasyaha Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, God. Thank you, healers. Thank you, beings of light. Thank you for filling our temples with your harmonious healing energy. Thank you for filling our souls with the divine spirit, filled with light, life force energy, and love. Thank you, God. Thank you for this healing gift. I am now in a perfect state, filled with love and gratitude. Thank you.